Hello adventurers! Level the lettuce lance, it's time for Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go! Today we're going to be using this rainbow set of dice that's been in my collection for a little while. Happy Pride. Let's get things started with our roll for bread. 6. Daily Special. Today the daily special at my local bakery was this breakfast bread, made with wheat, rye, and spelt flour, apples, banana, cranberry, sunflower seeds, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, and sesame seeds. That's a lot, but it all sounds good. I think because of the embedded fruit and the denseness of this one, it's going to be a lot better warmed up, so we're going to go ahead and use our toast bread cantrip to accomplish that. And there we go. It doesn't look much different, but it's nice and warm now. Starting off with something a little different today. Next up, let's roll for Maine. 12. Butter the bread and re-roll. Alright, it's been a little while since we've hit butter, and honestly I think that it is perfect for today. This bread is dense and hearty, and I think we will appreciate the little bit of extra fat. Alright, let's re-roll for our main. 8. Corned beef. Corned beef is salt-brined beef brisket, and the name really doesn't have anything to do with corn the plant. The brining process uses large chunks of salt called salt corns, which is where corned beef as a name comes from. This is also why in some places it's just called salt beef. Let's roll for some cheese. 4. Cheddar. I've got some sharp cheddar today. I think that'll pair really nicely with the salty corned beef and also with the fruit inside the bread. Let's roll up some roughage. 2 zucchini and 4 bell pepper. Well, since raw zucchini worked so well last time, I think that's what we're going to do again today. I usually find that I don't enjoy cooked zucchini, but we put raw zucchini on a sandwich recently and it was pretty good. Mild and nice and crunchy. I think the freshness will do well on this one as well. For bell pepper today, I have an orange bell pepper, which will also add some crunch to our sandwich as well as a little sweetness. I think that'll fit right in nicely as a contrast to the salty meat and cheese, as well as blending well with the zucchini and the fruit in the bread. Not a bad pair of rolls for roughage. Let's get wild with the wild magic roll. 10. Beaumont seasoning. Thanks to Elijah Wood and mythical chef Josh, Beaumont makes its appearance on Roll for Sandwich once again. This seasoning blend, composed of mostly celery seeds, celery salt, and onion powder, works well on veggies, should fit well with our sandwich so far. And last but not least, is the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 15. Onion blossom sauce. This is a tangy and ever so slightly spicy mayo-based sauce designed for dipping onion blossoms in, aka deep fried onions. It's similar to a slightly tangier and spicier Thousand Island, which is pretty much perfect for corned beef. Let's get our toothpicks in to hold it together, and let's get it cut in half. And let's take a look at that cross-section. That looks pretty good. Man, Monday was a little weird, but we are still on quite a hot streak, it seems. This one's really just a strange Reuben when you boil it down. Let's see how it tastes. Oh man, that is pretty stellar. The meat and cheese are salty and rich, but are balanced nicely by the crisp and fresh veggies. The Beaumont and the onion sauce, honestly, work really well together and don't over-season. That bread is hearty and has fruit, which brings in some sweetness and some nuttiness from all the different seeds. There's a lot going on in this sandwich, but none of it is at odds. I think it's time to give this one a long overdue 10 out of 10. And I'm going to call it Le Bouffe. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again next time on Roll for Sandwich.